I'm now going to go from this, which is still rather two-dimensional. That's the large one. And we're going to go to this, which is starting to get the three-dimensional. So we're going to work on his jaw now. So what I want you to do is we're going to make more cylinders, well, not cylinders, what did I call them, cones again. So we're going to lay our wool out, and again flat, and I'm going to aim to get it to about there, just behind his horn. That's where his jawline's going to be. So we need it squishy down one end, and we need it squishy. Don't make it too firm, because it has to be squished down like that. So you can see, not long enough yet. I'll just bring that back and see how long it should be. Put it there. It's getting a bit fat there. Let's bring it back to there. Right. I'm just going to take that off there. We can always make it bigger. It's easy to make it bigger than it is to take away. So now we've done that, because we know how much we need, we rip off another piece from our ball of wool exactly the same length, and that way we know they're going to be even each side. So I'm going to roll this up again quickly. Right, just give it a little stab, and then I'm going to do its friend, so I know that they are equal, and make them side by side. Sure it's flat. Just pulling that out. If you think it's getting too tight, just pull it out a little bit. They kind of unravel. Do you remember those paper things you used to get when you were a kid, and you used to kind of throw them out and they used to go whoo out? Well, these would do a similar thing. Okay. Just unwrap that. I think I went rule at the wrong place. Took my eye off a ball. Right. So there we are. I'll throw that back up there a little ways. Maybe not. Okay. And we can push it in like that, so you would needle it towards that way. It's just a little bit weaker there. So offer it up. Make sure that it does come to the end. Can sort of blend it out and round. Okay. So now we're going to bonnet again. So that's going to go underneath there, because they have quite a pronounced jaw, horses. So again, blend it out. What I recommend you do at this stage as well is that you do make a line there, so you know that's just a marker. It's not going to be there forever, but we kind of start to have an idea of where we're wanting to go with this. It's a visual clue. Because all of a sudden it's going to start becoming a sculpture now and not just a bit of fluff. So tack on. Always tack on first. If you're unsure about anything, just grab a load of wool and just throw it on and see what it looks like. Take a photograph of it, and then you can always either replicate it or keep it and add more to it or whatever, but it gives you an idea of where you're wanting to go to before you commit yourself fully. I'm now pushing that down that direction towards the edge of his jaw. Like I say, we can build that up later, but I just want it starting to be defined. Right, that's tacked on. It's tacked on enough. You can see that it's sort of fluffy and not particularly well done at the moment, but that doesn't matter. We've got our visual clues. We're building. That's all that matters. Right, so on to the next side. Again, stab down. Bonnet. More fluff. Oop. Starting to get a line there, don't want any lines. Holding it down. If I do it like that, maybe you can see better. If you move my little fingers, it's just really important to sort of hold it down. So now I'm going to tighten it all up. That's kind of top lip territory we're getting towards. So we just want to very gently, I'm going down that way because I want it to be pushed down and over. If you start pushing up that way, you'll just end up foreshortening and blunting. Knock those fibres down underneath his jaw. Put those fibres in as well. Now then, I'm going to push this bit this way that way. I'm going to get this, start to make it more pointy towards the front. It needs a definite distinction between the front and the back. So his eye's going to be in here. We've got to start thinking now that it's a prey animal. Prey animals can always look down their noses, so we just got to keep that in mind while we're doing this. Okay. And remember, we can always build up. And then I'm going to knock this down in this direction. Right. But flip it over and do the other side. Now I want you to keep going with this until we've got more of that. Okay, can you see we've got a bigger jaw here, and we're starting to build a muzzle up, etc. The jaw's going to be built up a bit more here. We're now going to build his neck up, and it's all coming together really nicely. Okay.